and welcome to yet another edition of Go for Gold, coming to you live from here in Tokyo. I'm in very downtown Tokyo at the moment in Shinagawa, watching, enjoying, trying to analyze India's Olympic action. And yet another frenzied day for India, starting with hockey and then, concluding with Bajrang Punia. Unfortunately for India, Bajrang Punia did not have the best day in the evening. Started his campaign this morning here in Japan rather well, but in the evening fell short. His opponent proved much too good, but the campaign isn't over yet for Bajrang Punia, and I believe Bajrang has a massive chance to win the bronze medal. Bajrang, unfortunately, was not at his best in the semi-final. He's all skill, but we did not see the takedowns, and as a result, India's chance for gold has not worked out. But what did work out yesterday evening was Ravi Dahiya. Ravi was stellar right through the contest, and though he fell short, he has made each one of us proud with the amount of effort the young man of 22 has put in. And what was interesting is when we spoke to Ravi, Ravi was more disappointed than happy. He has won the silver, but the point is he wanted the gold. In an exclusive conversation with my colleague Rahul Rawat, who is tracking wrestling very, very closely, Ravi Dahiya opened up on his Olympic campaign. Take a look.
टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स के सिल्वर मेडलिस्ट रवि कुमार दहिया दूसरे भारतीय जिन्होंने इस ओलंपिक गेम्स में सिल्वर मेडल हासिल किया है। और रवि, खुश तो बहुत होंगे आप?
देखो जी, खुश तो हैं पर संतुष्ट नहीं हैं।
संतुष्ट नहीं है
ना जी, बिल्कुल नहीं है।
गोल्ड के जाने का ज़्यादा दुख है या आप सिल्वर मेडलिस्ट बने यार?
देखो जी, गोल्ड के जाने का काफ़ी दुख है।
अब आगे कैसे देखते हैं, क्योंकि आपकी जो सफ़र रहा है, 10 साल की उम्र में आपने रेसलिंग शुरू करी, उसके बाद आपके पिता ने आपको छत्रसाल स्टेडियम छोड़ा था, उसके बाद से अगर आप पीछे मुड़ के देखते हैं, आज लगता है जिस मुकाम को हासिल करने आए थे वो आपने अचीव कर लिया है?
देखो जी, ये मुकाम तो हासिल करने के लिए आगे थे, पर हम टारगेट एरिया का थे कि गोल्ड मेडल जीते हैं, क्योंकि हमारी फेडरेशन और हमारे कोचों को बहुत ज़्यादा विश्वास था कि मैं गोल्ड मेडल जीत सकता हूँ। उस तैयारी के साथ आए थे हम और काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है।
बहुत अच्छी बात है। और गांव में आपके यहाँ जो वहाँ तो धूम धड़ाका हो रखा है, लोगों ने वहाँ पे ऑलरेडी अनाउंस कर दिया है कि जब आप आएंगे तो एयरपोर्ट पे ट्रक भर के लोग आ रहे हैं आपके गांव से उठाने आपको।
देखो जी, ये तो वैसे गांव का प्यार है और मतलब ये क्या कह सकते हैं इस बारे में, तो ये अच्छा लगता है।
रवि, 23 साल है आपकी उम्र, यहाँ से पेरिस भी दिख रहा होगा और 3 साल ही है तो पेरिस, तो गोल्ड भी दिख रहा है पेरिस में। अब क्या
देखो, अभी देखो सिल्वर तो जीत ही लिया है, तो फिर रह क्या गया, अभी तो गोल्ड मेडल ही है, तो उसके लिए हम बहुत ज़्यादा तैयारी करेंगे। जितना भी होगा, जितनी कमी थी उन पर काफ़ी काम करेंगे।
अच्छा, बस इतना आपसे एक और बात जाननी है कि छत्रसाल स्टेडियम में सुशील भी रहे हैं, योगेश्वर दत्त भी रहे हैं, और आपने जब शुरू किया वहाँ पे छत्रसाल स्टेडियम में, बीजिंग ओलंपिक्स का मेडल आ चुका था सुशील का।
देखो जी, मैं जब आया छत्रसाल स्टेडियम जब बिल्कुल कुछ महीने बाद ये बीजिंग का मेडल आया था, तो उनको काफ़ी देख के काफ़ी इंस्पिरेशन होता है कि हमारे सामने मतलब ओलंपिक मेडल, फिर वर्ल्ड चैम्पियन, उसके बाद फिर मेडल ओलंपिक गेम्स में, तो लगभग सारी चीज़ें अपनी आंखों से देखी।
तो वो भी कहीं आपको लगा कि यार ये भी एक मोटिवेशन है कि यार ओलंपिक्स नाम की चीज़? जब आप आए थे आपको पता था ओलंपिक्स क्या होता है?
जी बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं पता था, पर ये देखा कि उनका ओलंपिक गेम्स में मेडल आया और गोल्ड, उन्होंने ब्रॉन्ज मेडल भी जीता, तो मतलब कितना अच्छा स्वागत हुआ। तो हमारा भी मन था कि हम भी देश के लिए कुछ मतलब ऐसा करें जिससे मतलब खुशी मिले देश को, मतलब हमारे ऊपर थोड़ा मान।
I love it. I love it the way Ravi Dahiya says, Dekho ji. Yesterday there was a great moment. Ravi Dahiya was standing there and all of us, me in fact, said, why are you not wearing your medal? Medal to pehno yaar. He actually took his medal out and he was about to hand it over to all the journalists present there. What humility. The other story of humility was this morning. Our girls stepped out at the OE Hockey Arena for the final time against the much fancied Great Britain, gold medal winners at the Rio Games of 2016. We had lost in the pool stages, rather thrashed. Today 2-0, and everything was going downhill. I, for example, thought yet another match where India might just get crushed. 2-1 Gurjeet Kaur, 2-2 Gurjeet Kaur, 3-2 India, and it all seemed folk. We had lost 4-3, but what the team has done is they have won a billion hearts back home and inspired generations to pick up that hockey stick. We celebrate our women's team for the effort they have put in. Rani Rampal, we are proud of you. Take a look.
There was heartbreak for the Indian women's hockey team after they missed out on an Olympic medal. Rani Rampal's side went down fighting 3-4 against Rio 2016 champions Great Britain in the bronze medal match. The Indian Eves lost the game, but not before pulling off an incredible fight back. This was the same team they had lost 1-4-2 in the group stages. And despite trailing 0-2 in the second quarter, the Indians women team never gave up. In fact, the comeback was one for the ages. From 0-2 down, India scored 3 goals in a matter of 5 minutes to take the lead at the end of the second quarter. However, Great Britain mounted attacks one after the other in the third quarter and eventually levelled the game. And then a flurry of penalty corners in the quarter-final resulted in Great Britain's 4th goal. With India now behind, they tried to take the game to the opposition. But Great Britain's ball holding was superb as they went on to clinch the bronze medal. The disappointment was visible as Indian players broke down after the final whistle. They were distraught after a campaign that swayed from heavy losses in the first 3 matches to beating 3-time Olympic champions Australia in the quarterfinals.
लोग काफी डिसअपॉइंटेड है बिकॉज हम लोग बहुत क्लोज थे मेडल के बट आई एम प्राउड ऑफ द टीम कि हम सबने बहुत अच्छी फाइट की और हम लोग 2-0 से डाउन थे बट 2-2 बराबर करना एंड 3-2 की लीड हमने ली थी बट आई थिंक आज हमारा दिन नहीं था शायद बट आई एम सुपर प्राउड ऑफ द टीम.
They came close against Argentina in the semi-finals, and the fight they showed against Great Britain only highlights how far they have come in the tournament. They have exceeded all expectations, and the entire country is filled with pride after their exceptional show. They have been so good that Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar was quick to announce a cash reward for the women players from his state.
तो मैं समझता हूँ इस बेहतर प्रदर्शन के इस खेलने के कारण से मैं आज हरियाणा की सभी जो 9 खिलाड़ी हैं इनको भले ही ये चौथे स्थान पर आए हैं लेकिन हरियाणा सरकार की ओर से इनको सबको 50-50 लाख रुपए का और एक इनाम देने की मैं घोषणा करता हूँ.
From being the wooden spoon holders at Rio 2016 to almost edging former champions out for a medal, this is one of the greatest comeback stories in the history of Indian sports. These women are heroes. Heroes that deserve a welcome that befits their amazing campaign. While this is a start, hopefully Indian women's hockey will reach new heights in the years to come. Sports Bureau, India Today.
As we celebrate the girls, and we will for days on end, we at India Today Television take our hat down for the coach, Shod Marina. The coach is moving on. He is moving on because family now is priority. He hasn't seen his family for months, and you know what, coach? You are doing the right thing. When I spoke to him at the mix zone and I asked him, coach, is this the best game that you've seen? And aren't you proud of your girls? He literally broke down and was inconsolable. He has given it his all. I had the opportunity of catching up with Shod Marina a couple of hours after the game. Take a look at what he said to me.
You know, when I met you at the mix zone, neither of us could hold our tears. It was one of those games. Now that it has sunk in, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, it was a difficult match. I think GB also improved in the tournament. They did really well. And what for us was really important to play a better match against them than the pool. And that was our goal. And I think we did it. We were not, it was not easy to keep the ball long in the team, but we knew that they would have the ball more. For us, we were really more focusing on if we intercept, then we can use our speed. And I think that was an important thing. And we did a few times really well. And and we knew we had to get corners to make the goals because the field goals are not going really easy in the tournament. We have, of course, we have Ghiasi. So it was really good. We came back with that, and I'm very happy with the spirit of the girls. 2-0 behind, it's not easy, but then we go for 2-1, 2-2, and even 3-2 up, and we kept fighting. So. In these kind of matches, it's not always about the tactical side. It's about your fighting spirit, and I think we have shown that. But we gave away too many PCs, and then eventually the other team will score, and that is something what now happened. And what you're saying, credits to Savita. She did an amazing job, and she saved a few goals for us. So I think that is a little bit what I think.
So then, on that note, if I could go to Yannicka, Savita Punia, over to you. Just talk to me about how proud you are of what she did, because when she broke down, she was inconsolable. You walked straight up to her at the ground. Tell us about her.
I think Savi is one of the most professional athletes I've ever had the pleasure of working with. She's always busy with the team. She's always busy improving herself, and I think she feels like she made a mistake on that last PC with the goal they scored, and that's why she blames herself. And I think that's also a trademark of one of the truest athletes, that they look at themselves. And I told her, and as you said, I think she played an amazing game, and she kept us in the game, and she had some incredible saves, and she's just a very, very good athlete, as we have many of. But I'm very proud of her.
Coach, 0-2 down. And you said to me, you told the girls that make sure you do not have legs left. Can you tell my viewers about it, what you told them?
Yeah, what does it mean is that you gave all your energy you have got in yourself. And that's what we want every time. And if we're doing that, we put good pressure. We're doing overlap. Someone plays the ball, you overlap. We can play our counters. So that's more or less what I mean. And that on the end of the match, that you can watch yourself in the mirror and just say, listen, I did everything I could today. And that is important, that you don't blame yourself like, I still have energy left after the match. And that's what we are every time focusing on every match.
And what did you tell the girls when you met them in the dressing room, when you met them after the game, even in the pitch? What did you tell them, coach?
Yeah, listen, as a coach, I can't take away their tears. And it says enough that the girls are very sad about this moment. Yeah, because they normally a few years back, they were like, okay, we go on. They really feel this. But I said, I can't take away your tears. We didn't win the medal, but I think we achieved something bigger. And that's inspiring young girls and make India proud. And millions of people have watched and are proud of you. And I think that is something bigger than the medal. And that will not feel like at the moment for them like this, but in a few days or maybe weeks, I think they will feel pride.
Yannicka, when you took over, when you joined this team in January of 2020 to today, been about a year and a half, something little more, your thoughts on the improvement, wooden spoon in Rio to making the number 4 position in Tokyo. What a journey it has been for these girls. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think, as an athlete and as a team, you always want to perform and you want to be better. And my experience with this group of girls is that they're always willing to learn, and they're so open to advice and what you have to offer. And they're great, true learners. And what you have seen in the last couple of months, even being, in lockdown, they never complained, really. They were always busy with how can I improve? The many hours I've spent individually with the athletes, also watching video or having a chat. They're just true, people that want to perform and they want to get better and better and better. And finally, they also started believing in what they could do. And I think that was the last piece that may have been missing. And it's amazing to see where we got to. And unfortunately, it wasn't just that one step further.
before I show you something interesting, let me tell you, watch out for 3 possible medals. Aditi Ashok in golf, Neeraj Chopra in javelin and Bajrang Punia in wrestling. It'll make out the best Olympics, this one. But 14 days we were stuck in our hotel, no restaurants. So when we were allowed to go out, I did. I went to this very interesting Indian restaurant downtown Tokyo, Spice Lab, for my culinary escapade. Take a look and enjoy while I end this broadcast. Keep watching us tomorrow on Go for Gold with me, Rahul Rawat, and of course Shiv Prashant. But before that, here's Spice Lab for you. Thanks for watching. I'm absolutely liberated here in Japan. I can go in anywhere. I've maintained every protocol. Now I'm going to have some lovely Indian food to celebrate. Shiva, time for us to go. So here I am. Ryan greets me here. He's got to check my temperature. Go ahead, Chief. Happy? There he is. He's happy. Now I've got to sanitize my hands, as is now the norm worldwide. So there I am. I've got to now go to my seat and get started. As you can see here, a very impressive range of all Indian spices. Quite a beautiful decor. Beautiful decor. So here's the man. He's going to give us some special Indian dishes today. I've been 15 days now in Japan, starving for Indian food because, as I said, I've not stepped out of my hotel. So it's always been online ordering and takeaway and stuff. Today is my liberation day in that sense. Chef Tejas, thank you very much for having us here. So what are you giving us? What are we eating?
So today we've prepared a very special menu for you all. As you said that you've been starving for 15 days. So we thought of doing, or rather showcasing, the true essence of Indian food, wherein it fuses with the traditional concept of Indian food and with the modern aspect, the new India that we want to showcase. So inspired from the comfort food of India, we have butter chicken for you. Not really a butter chicken, but...
looks different.
It looks different, yeah, because we are in Japan. They love their yakitori. So we thought of doing the tikka, like a yakitori style with Japanese leeks. And it's a Hakata jidori. So it's a special bird from Akita region, or Akita prefecture. Along with that, we've done a butter chicken sauce, which is flavored with the chicken stock of the tikka. And we've done a fermented chili paste along with that.
Let me try this and I'll give you feedback.
Yeah.
This is lovely. There is a very charcoal kind of burnt smell. The chicken is tender, it's soft, it's beautiful, very nicely done, not overcooked, which I always find in many Western countries where I've eaten Indian food. It's slightly overdone. This is not overdone. It's very nice, very tender, and I'm going to have the rest of it. I quite like this. I really like this.
Yeah. Chef, my final course, sweet tooth, Bengali, you're indulging me. By the way, Chef Tejas has played gully cricket with Sachin. He's shown me the photograph. Sachin, if you're watching this broadcast, he used to stay in the same building as Achrekar sir. So there you go. Everywhere there's cricket, the world is a small place. Chef, what's this?
So here we've taken inspiration from our very own besan barfi. So we've done a chocolate mousse and we've coated that with a besan barfi and served it with a nice vanilla ice cream.
Okay, so there you go. Shiv Prashant also has to have his meal. Chef Tejas has indulged me no end. I've sort of, added several hundred calories. I've got to burn it all out, rush to the next event. So let me indulge with camera person Shiv Prashant. This is Boria Majumdar in Tokyo at Spice Lab for India Today.